Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. One of the best to ever do it. Carl, the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. It's George St. George Groves. This former super middleweight world champion stands 6 foot tall with a reach of 183.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Carl, the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion. St. George Groves. We've seen his fights with Carl Froch. He is always in there to hurt you. This London, England native looking to do damage today.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, a European, British, and Commonwealth super middleweight title holder from London, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, St. George Groves.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start the round. Another scoring shot there. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Who could forget the first two encounters between these two? Groves and Carl Froch, each time in front of a packed stadium with over 80,000 people.
Fight number one didn't go too well. Fight number two, again controversy, 80,000 people in Wembley. He keeps on reminding us, let's get it on.
He can't get out of the way, that's straight. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Stiff jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. No rest for the weary. Needs to put some... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Froch in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. And that guy, you're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. It's boxing.
When you go out, just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's there to do anything out of turn.
Jab misses. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Can't score with that hook again. Nice counter shot. That hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and get back out there and win the round.
Now it's a tougher fight.
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab.
Cracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
Worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Come back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get
This next round. Come on, you've let him back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Zagano, come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
He couldn't take it anymore, and down goes St. George. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. then he's out of there. But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Score with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Groves in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You want to win this fight? You've got complacent. Fight
Back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round here, lads. Don't worry about it.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Right.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
It's better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Listen, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him a...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Jab back.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't land the jab there. Good counter punch. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Can't land that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Would we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Nice counter punch right up the middle. The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Breathe. Focus and stupid. Right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Right.
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold. Good. Right. In this next round, when you get through the round, just get through the round.
On the end of the jab and keep stepping. Keep moving. Keep.
Round. Just get through this round. Then at the end of the jab, keep stepping.
Time up. Grab hold of him. This next round, I just want you to get through the...
Gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good.
Right. Tough round. Just get through this next round. Keep on.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just get
Every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of him. This next round, I just want you to get through the...
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A very competitive round between these two. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Just missing with the uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Only one round of it, Ross. Don't worry about it.
Get this boxing back together. Now it's a tougher fight.
He's going to be to go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on the jab. And breathe when you're stepping back, all right? Good. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Get back out there and win the round.
You've done all that back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get...
You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How about that time counter shot? Got out of the way of that right hook. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's switching off. He's starting to make mistakes and switching off.
Posted for his entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be much better.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch off.
Get your butt confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back, and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around.
On the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a
your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxer back together.
Get out there and switch on. Get this.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've let him back into the fight.
Got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. This is a high-octane battle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Right, breathe, focus.
Nothing stupid, right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Right.
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
Moving. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close.
Round. Just get through this round. Get on the end of the jab. Keep stepping.
Just want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't worry about the knockdown.
It's close. Tie him up. Grab a hold of him. Good. Right.
Keep on the end of the jab and keep stepping.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
This next round, I just want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Misses with the jab. Good counter punch. Very close with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been posting. Come on, we're switching on. No, it's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had to win this round.
Get everything in the bag, and now you're letting back into it. You need to go back out there, and you would win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
And win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get it.
Go back out there and
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Straight right just misses. Just misses with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here. George Groves stumbling backwards. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try it.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Counter-punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Round so far as we've reached the halfway point. He missed with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. That jab doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? God, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.